Redbeard Podcast is brought to you by these cool dudes.
Yo, what's good, people? It's the Redbeard Podcast. It's Friday, and it is a lovely evening. I'm chilling here with my boy.
What up, everybody? It's Tony. How's everybody doing?
Yeah.
It'd be cool if somebody just responded. I always expect a response, but I never get one.
Great, guys.
Yeah.
Great.
From the kid in the back.
We need like a sound reel, like where we can just like tap a button. It's like audience applause. Yeah.
How's everybody doing?
Yeah. We're doing great.
I don't know why that guy sounded angry.
We're great. Start. Awesome.
Yo, man. So America. Yeah, America. Yo, what's going on, brother? Anything new?
Dude, lots of stuff, man.
Yeah.
Dude, this is like the best time of year for me, man. This is the awesome. It's gonna be fucking great, man. Look, this week we're going to Terracon.
Hell yeah.
Right. Next week is the launch of the Nintendo Switch.
Which you are amped about. You already pre-ordered it.
Yeah, it's pre-ordered. It's ready to go. I'm one of the lucky few that got to pre-order it.
Mm-hmm.
It was like sold out like instantly.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's I got Zelda. I got 1-2 Switch. I'm like looking forward to playing those. Obviously on the same day, Logan is going to release
March 3rd.
Yep.
I'll be in Vegas, damn it. So.
I'll be going to see Logan.
Yeah.
So I'll take care of that, bro. I'll take one for the team.
I'm going to go see it when I come back, dude. As soon as I come back, that's like first thing. But I'm not going to waste Vegas time in a theater. I can't. You know what I mean?
Totally. I mean, I get it. Actually, I don't get it because
What'd you do in Vegas? I saw Logan.
I haven't been to Vegas, but like, yeah, it makes sense. I mean, so Logan's coming out. The week after that is Kong of Skull Island.
Hell yeah.
Just next, actually, in the middle of this week, Ghost in the Shell comes out, which I'm not super pumped about because of the whole whitewashing thing. Like, because, I mean, shit. Like, I've advocated for a lot of studios doing things like that, like Marvel with the Ancient One in the Sorcerer in, what's his name? Fucking Doctor Strange.
Right.
Like they got Tilda Swinton. I'm sorry, I called her
Sweden.
Tilda Swinton to play the Ancient One instead of, a Tibetan dude or an Asian dude. And like there was an uproar, but I was like, dude, like the Ancient One could be anybody.
Yeah.
Right? But like
as long as
really,
they're ancient.
But really with Ghost in the Shell, I mean, these motherfuckers are in Tokyo.
Yeah.
And they are a Tokyo police force, and they're doing shit in Tokyo. Like, there's, like, I didn't really see one Asian dude in the trailer, so it was pretty fucking whitewashed. That's whitewashing, and so, like, it's hard to stand behind that.
You didn't see Asian people in the trailer? I did. There was tons of them.
No, you saw a robot geisha. But
no, there were Asians,
where were the
bro?
Tons of Asians? I didn't see any of them.
Dude, in like one of the opening scenes.
Were they like background characters? Like I'm talking about main characters.
All right, main characters? Yeah, but there were a lot of Asians in the trailer, man.
Main
like,
characters? Yeah,
well,
you're right.
No, but I'm just saying, like, you're like, oh, I saw like barely any Asians. I'm like, what the fuck trailer were you watching?
Mean people that are prominent in the film?
Dude, there were Asians.
You mean the people that you give a shit about? All right, my bad. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying though. Like, I mean, sure, like there might be like a ton of Asians in the background, but like the people that you give a shit about, the people that you know their names, like they've been given to white actors, which, it's Scarlett Johansson. So
yeah, I'm just glad that we cleared that up.
Yeah, the gamble pays off because it's like I'm gonna roll the dice. I think people want to see, or I think guys want to see ScarJo, and it's like, yeah, we do.
Yeah,
so
thanks for that.
I'm gonna go see it. For that, but I'm going to use my AAA pass.
Do it.
Yeah, I'm not going to pay for it.
Yeah, no. Why would you?
I mean, I'm not going to give my money to the studio. I'm going to support AAA.
Yeah, just go in the back door of the theater.
So there's that. I'm sure we're going to talk about that, but then later on in March we've got Hector Rodriguez coming.
Hell yeah,
dude! On the 18th, we're going to be recording with Three-Headed Boy, talking about Ghost in the Shell and Logan. And dude, it's just going to be a fucking great month. It's a great time of year. And I mean, like, we're rolling it. We're going to have a month off in April, but then in May, we get right back into it with Guardians of the Galaxy on the 5th.
And May 19th is Alien Covenant.
Yep.
So pumped for that, as usual.
Oh, and how did I forget? On the 17th is Iron Fist.
Iron Fist.
On Netflix, which is going to be fucking great. I've been watching all the clips. Fucking awesome.
March 17th, that is.
That's what I said, right?
You said May. We were
Did
in
I?
May. We were already in May. Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. So on the 17th of March, just to clarify. But yeah, dude, it's just an awesome time. I'm fucking pumped.
And May 19th, actually, the day that Alien Covenant comes out, I probably, oddly enough, may not be seeing that until the next day because May 19th, I'm going to see Metallica at Gillette Stadium.
Word.
Yeah, dude.
Metallica, huh?
Yeah, well, Jim Kelly finally, Jim Rock was like, hey, man, I actually told him that they were coming. He didn't know. And since he's been to 2 DMB concerts with me, I'm actually going to be going to see a Metallica show.
Fun fact, they were my first concert.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How was it?
It was fucking amazing.
Yeah, I can't wait to go, man. I have my earplugs ready because I'm a bitch. But I'm taking the earplugs with me because
You're going to a Metallica concert and you're putting in earplugs?
at a certain point I am, only because my buddy Scott came with us to Ozfest, wasn't wearing earplugs, and like his ears are all fucked up now, like he's got tinnitus. So it's like, it's not worth it for me. Like I'll go to the show, but if it gets to the point where it's
Let's
too...
see, when they're with the fucking, you know those like headsets that they wear when they're fucking landing
No,
planes?
I'm not a fucking
Come
air
on.
traffic control person. Like, I'm not going to be going in there with fucking
The
headphones.
fucking big giant orange headphones.
No, they're little fucking flesh-colored headphones.
Metallica's good, huh?
They're flesh-colored earplugs that you put in your ears that if it gets too loud, you can still fucking hear the music, but you're not getting full decibels into your eardrums.
Right.
It's not worth it for me for like a couple weeks after to be like, everything's ringing now. Like, I'm all set with that shit, dude. You know, I'm going to save my hearing and still enjoy the concert.
Dude, so like quick hits, man. Like what's been going on, bro?
Dude, nothing, man. Just fucking busy. I've been doing rehearsals for the show. Show's going up last 3 weeks of April, so I'm pumped for that. It's fucking good, man. I'm just pumped. Next week I go to Vegas. A much-needed vacation.
What's the show? Andy?
Nah, Andy.
What is it?
I'm going to let you live that down. No, it's called Barry Weintraub.
Barry Weintraub, yeah.
Barry
I thought it was
Weintraub
Andy
Legacy.
Goldberg or some shit.
Nah, for those of you, it's a Jewish name. So, Barry Weintraub Legacy. It's the third part in a trilogy. I've talked about this already, but it's really good, man. We have a strong cast, super good cast. This past week was the first time we all got together and actually started blowing through scenes and getting through the blocking. But after I come back next week from Vegas, it's really going to start to pick up, and we're going to be running the act, running the show, and it's going to be 3 weeks of craziness in April. So I'm pumped for it, man. It's one of these characters that is like very close to my heart, means a lot to me. So it's definitely going to be out there, man, because the character's fucking nuts. And you guys, if any of you have ever heard Lenny Schwartz on the podcast, he was like our 3rd episode ever. He's out of his mind. But he also wrote and directed The Social Avenger, which I did this past summer, and it got taken to New York. He also wrote and is directing this one. So it's good guy to work with, and I hope you guys come out and see it. So it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Hell yeah, man. So, dude, I checked out this trailer online today. It was more of a featurette called Alien Covenant. It was kind of like the prologue to everything.
Yeah, the Last Supper.
Yeah, the last. Yeah. You got a chance to check it out?
Yeah, man.
What'd you think about it?
Dude, it was fucking cool. It felt like I was just watching like the first like 5 minutes of the movie, which is, I guess, what a prologue is, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's actually going to be included in the film. If it's not, then it's really cool that they made that for us to see before the movie comes out.
Yeah.
It introduces the crew.
Yep.
I thought it was cool to get an idea of like who was playing what, and we had talked about Franco being in the movie, James Franco.
Yeah.
And we were saying, oh, he must have like a small part or something like that. But I mean, he's the fucking captain.
He's the
of the
captain
ship.
of the ship. I didn't see that coming. I actually thought Danny McBride was. But then he was like
sick before he got it. Maybe it is a small part because he was sick before he was getting in the fucking sleep pod.
That's another thing I didn't understand. They're like, oh, we're going to go to cryogenics. And this guy's like, I got a fever. I'm like, is that a good idea?
Yeah,
like,
it's like...
I don't know.
Like
you're just going to sleep that shit off? I don't know.
For fucking how long?
Yeah, like 20 years or whatever the hell long they're going to be in there. 2 years. But I don't know.
So I thought that was interesting. You noticed that...
Yeah, I thought it was interesting because, first of all, I hadn't seen any sort of, lines from Franco. I just saw that he was, there in one of the trailers. But to find out he was the captain was cool. I feel like, I was surprised at first that Danny McBride was in it, but I was like, oh, that's cool. Like, that's a cool Ridley Scott decision. I want to see what he can do with it. But then I saw James Franco, and I'm like, oh, of course, they're kind of like a package deal, I guess. And then I saw the actor who plays Jamal from Empire in it, the African-American guy. I was kind of thrown off. I was like, really? Like, he's in this? Like, it's just a very odd actor, I felt, to be in the film that I just did not expect to see for some reason. It kind of really threw me off. But I'm interested to see what these people do with the characters. I mean, we know half of them are going to fucking die. I mean, it's like...
I think it's funny. I think it's funny that... So like, you were like, I don't understand why Jamal from Empire is in this. That's kind of random. And I was like, I don't know who Jamal is. And like, your first response was, it's the black guy. And I'm like, no shit. It's fucking Jamal. Of course it's the black guy.
I don't know, dude. Maybe it's a white Jamal, Hey,
I've never met a white Jamal. If there is a white Jamal,
dude, fucking that's all. I'm guaranteed there's a white Jamal out there somewhere. But
I need to meet him.
Yeah, well, we'll make it happen.
Not in Rhode Island. There's no white Jamals in Rhode Island.
Of course there's not any white Jamals in Rhode Island. No shit.
And if there is, rise up, man. Rise up.
Yeah,
and
rise up, Jamal.
Represent, Jamal. Represent.
Yo, my name's Jamal. All right.
Hi, my name is Jamal.
Is that your white guy voice?
Yeah.
My name is Jamal, and I work at the library.
You still sound black. Like, you can do that,
Yeah,
and I know it's a black guy doing a white guy voice.
Right, but for you, it's like if I told you to put a blindfold on and I was like, here, try this and tell me which one tastes more like strawberry. And you're like, this one does. And then you take the blindfold off and I'm like, aha, they're both chocolate. Like, you know that I'm black. So of course you're going to hear a black guy doing a white guy voice.
This turned into one of those stupid fucking commercials where they're like, smell this. And it's been Febrezed. Like, oh, cool. Wow. You fucking sprayed flowers shit all over this before.
Oh, what did you take me to Hawaii? No, you're in a junkyard.
No, you're in a fucking dirty bathroom. So dumb. But no, so back to Alien Covenant. I thought it was interesting choice to have him in the film. Also, you have, the main character from Watchmen is in it, and he's actually going to go down because we see some shit flying to
Billy Kudrup?
Yeah, we see some shit flying to his ear in the trailer, and we know he's going to be fucking going down hard. I don't know. It's just, there's a lot of weird things that still haven't been explained about where this movie is going, and I think that they're trying so hard to keep it that way, and I respect that, because if you know everything going into it, then you have less to look forward to going into the movie.
What I thought was interesting was that chick that's like starts choking,
and
it's like, and again, this is the same thing I was just talking about. You got a blindfold on, I tell you which one's strawberry, you find out that it's all chocolate, right? This chick starts choking, and immediately you start to think, oh, she's going to have a chest buster. They haven't been anywhere yet. Obviously it's not going to be a chest buster, but the atmosphere that Alien has, is that it just makes you automatically think some shit's going to go down right now because she's choking.
Yeah, but you know what, though? I actually watched that, and there was a split second where I thought she may have gotten infected somehow, and they don't know how yet. And that is to be explained because you got, Android David on there who's fucking sketchy as shit. So I wasn't sure if liked happened. But I also liked how...
Is that actually David, or is it just another model?
I don't know. I was thinking the same thing. Yeah. I thought it might be like the same model, but
right.
They might find the other old one when
That's
they
what I'm
get
saying.
there.
I feel like you're going to run into the actual David.
Yeah, who had his head ripped off. But I liked what they did with that. They basically went over and he hit her on the back and she stopped choking. That was literally basically a throw out to Alien where he starts choking at the table because he starts choking at the table, coughing, and has the same fit. But then that's when the actual chest burster scene happens. Right. And I like the fact that Danny McBride's character goes, come on, man. He goes, the food ain't that bad, because some dude says that in the first movie when he's choking. And I'm like, oh, it's a reference to the first one. I thought that was cool that they put that in there. So Alien fans would be like, oh, I see what they're doing. That's a cool shout out to the first movie, So,
I also like that. I also like that the captain was like, hey, you're in charge. And as soon as he left, he's like, all right, it's party time.
Is he gone? Yeah, seriously. I don't know. It's a good cast, but it's all going to go sour. So
Hopefully it's a lot. I'm looking forward to it being a lot like the second Alien film.
The second Alien film, I don't know if it's going to get... who knows? I mean, it might, but I mean, second Alien film is... Oh, my God. I mean, it was so heavy, dude. I mean, it was just like Marines against aliens, and there was just like a massive amount of them where they had already colonized this planet, and I feel like they're walking into a situation where there's eggs that haven't had a chance to necessarily create the facehuggers haven't created hosts of anything yet. So I don't know. Who knows? I mean, it would be baller if it was like as badass as the second one. But I think we're only going to see glances of the alien because, there's that like shower thing in the preview, which looks pretty gory.
Yeah.
I feel like one's gonna burst out of somebody on the ship, and then it's gonna be like the first one where they're walking around the ship and there's this one alien taking out everybody, So this is the only thing that I think is funny when you look at where this whole series is going. Like you have Prometheus, Alien Covenant, whatever the next one's going to be, and then the first one, right? But if you watch the first Alien movie, like. The technology in that movie is so outdated. It's like 1975. But then in Prometheus, like Charlize Theron has like this HD room where she's got like she looks like she's living outside. Like clearly the technology doesn't match up.
Yeah.
It's like superseding where it was in the first movie. Like they don't take that into consideration, which I think is funny.
Yeah, I actually don't like that. You know what didn't do that was the game.
Oh,
Isolation.
Isolation. Yeah, it was the same technology.
Technology. It was so cool because
Yeah.
you feel like you were like in that period.
Yeah.
Whatever the 1970s far future.
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
Like if
yeah.
you were in the 70s and their vision of the far future was like just padded rooms and
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
oh, they have pads everywhere.
Yeah. Everybody's insane.
In the future, we put pads on walls.
Well, yeah, it's like when she goes into
We have
that.
the same computers, but we just put pads on walls.
Well, she goes into that room and she's like, "Father," and she asks like a question. It's like, "Why do you look like you're in a fucking mental institution?" But whatever, man. I'm looking forward to seeing where the hell this fucking movie's gonna go. And they're also making that other one, dude. With Sigourney Weaver's gonna be in, but I guess the director met up with Ridley Scott and asked him where he was going with Prometheus and how that was gonna like basically intertwine with the first Alien. And I guess what happens to Ripley's character after Aliens, they're gonna pretend like the third and fourth movie never happened. And that stuff is not supposed to contradict at all with what Ridley Scott's trying to do, because the two directors like met up and they were like, "What's your plan? Because we're going to make this one." So I like how Sigourney Weaver's already agreed to kind of like bring back her character and like basically we can figure out what the fuck happens to Ripley. But besides having this like weird fucking alien Ripley clone out in the middle of nowhere. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. It's cool. And Michael Biehn is coming back as Hicks from the first movie.
Dope.
So I'm pumped about that. And I met him at Comic-Con, dude, and he was like nothing but nice, like super nice guy. So I'm so psyched that he's like going to be in this movie. It's just a badass character.
Yeah, he actually played in Dark Angel on Fox alongside Jessica Alba. And that is like one of my favorite sci-fi series like ever. I have the whole thing on DVD.
Yeah, I mean, dude, Michael Biehn was like the bad guy in The Abyss, and he was also the guy who was like protecting Sarah Connor in the fucking first Terminator.
Yeah,
like the guy's been around forever.
He's one of James Cameron's like stable
Boys.
of actors. Yeah,
definitely. Oh shit! You found out Matt Reeves is officially going to be directing Batman, which is pretty badass.
Yeah, that's dope, man. So he is actually the guy behind Cloverfield.
Yeah,
which. I love that movie, man.
Yeah, I liked Cloverfield. I thought there were certain points of it I was like, like I thought it was going to be a little bit different. Like the camera being a little shaky was a little too much. Like it's one of those movies where you only got certain glimpses of things. Like so, but they wanted it that way.
Hold on though. Think about this. Blair Witch Project.
Yeah.
Right. Cloverfield. Mm-hmm. Both found footage films. Right.
Right.
Early game of Would You Rather.
Yeah.
Would you rather Blair Witch Project or Cloverfield.
Oh, Cloverfield.
Yeah, all day. That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
I just think for the genre that it is, found footage horror film, dude, it not only did the job, but it did the job very well. And I wasn't bored in the film. Yeah, you had some shaky cam shit going on, but we know because it's found footage. It's somebody that was running around with a home video camera, taking video of like, what was like some college party or whatever that everybody was showing up to. And then all of a sudden the whole fucking state of New York is being attacked by a, like some alien monster or whatever. So dude, I loved it. I thought it was a great film. I've watched it a few times, and the fact that this dude is going to direct Batman, I'm all about it, man. Like he also did whatchamacallit, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, which was awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was good.
He's working on War for the Planet of the Apes, and he's a phenomenal director, man.
Yeah, I'm glad that at least, Ben Affleck is not going to get any fucking throwback for this. I'm so sick of hearing that guy get shit on about everything. And you know what, dude? Ben Affleck, I don't give a shit what anybody says about him. The guy's a fucking good actor, and like people have been shitting on him for years. I thought he did his job in Batman versus Superman, whether the plot or not was good or shitty or whatever. He did a good job as Batman. And I just watched The Accountant the other day. It was fucking awesome. Like, if you haven't seen The Accountant, dude, and if whoever's listening to this, if you haven't seen The Accountant, I don't care if it's $2, $3, $4, $5 on iTunes, fucking do it, because it was awesome. Ben Affleck was great. He was autistic in the film, and it was a very different character for Ben Affleck. It was interesting how he played a character with autism, and also showed how people with autism, I feel like it's looked at as like a severe disability, and it can be, but people forget that people with autism can sometimes be ultra smart, like very smart. And he was like a mathematician, like brilliant. And it was really good. It was cool, and there was some great twists in it. So shout out to Ben Affleck. And I'm excited to see what he does with this, this new Batman movie. I think it's gonna rock, man.
And I mean that movie, Batman vs Superman, is a shit movie.
Yeah,
but it's not Ben Affleck's fault.
No, it's not.
Yeah, like I mean, I think he, poor guy, man. Like I mean, because Daredevil was not like something that people raved about.
Yeah,
I kind of liked it. There was a lot. For me, there was a lot more going for it than it had against it. But there were a lot of things against it that I can I don't argue with.
Yeah.
Like the whole fucking like playground scene where they're fighting each other on the seesaw, and he's a blind dude, and she's like, and it's like almost like a dance. It's like things like that. Like it's just like little things like that in the film just annoyed the shit out of me. But again, that's not his fault. He didn't write it. He didn't direct it. He just played Daredevil, and he did a really good job doing that. And now he's got the same fucking problem with Batman. So I don't know, whatever. More power to him, because he's getting money for it. He's getting paid. Mm-hmm. And he's doing a good job as the character. So hopefully at some point we can look at him and say he's the definitive Batman.
Right.
But I don't know. Like I mean, like there's Batman movies that have been better written and better directed and had phenomenal actors behind the role as well. So it's going to be a tough pair of shoes to fill.
Yeah, but I mean, I think he can do it. I think, yeah. I mean, you said it, man. You said it. I don't know. So this is something that Tom Brady, your boy, right?
Yeah.
Got his fucking jersey, Super Bowl jersey, stolen from the locker room on Super Bowl Sunday. How happy does that make you?
I mean, I don't give a shit. I mean, like, honestly, like, what do you think Tom Brady's doing? You think Tom Brady's, like, worried about that shit?
I think he might be a little pissed I mean, yeah, okay, Tom Brady's got it fucking sweet right now because he's like...
He's got 4 other fucking Super Bowl jerseys.
But but I mean, this was a big game, man. It was an important game. They made history. I feel like as an athlete, putting aside the fact that he's Tom Brady and he's making a ton of money and he's doing fucking awesome right now. Like, yeah, he's got a great life. Like, no one can deny that. But as an athlete, somebody who is there and really cares about the game, I think takes that a little bit seriously. Like, that was an important jersey, an important game, and now someone fucking stole it.
It doesn't make me happy. It doesn't make me sad. I just feel like, whatever the fuck. I mean, like, Odell Beckham got mugged or not.
Apparently.
Yeah, like, I don't know, like, if it was a mugging or a robbery or if, like, he just fucking forgot his shit somewhere, went back and it was gone.
He forgot his shit somewhere.
I don't know what happened for real. I just know that the report or reports, because there have been many and they've varied. So, like, I don't know what the fuck, but
he just forgot his shit.
Went back and like was like, fuck, it's gone. But it's
it's like somebody losing their iPhone and we get it at a restaurant and they go back for it. Fuck, it's gone.
Oh man, but I mean, like, it was just like somebody stole his shit. It was like some jewelry, some cash. He was like, whatever, fuck it, right? Because like they make a ton of fucking money, man. Brady will get another jersey. Odell will get another fucking pair of earrings, and who gives a shit? Like, it's like one of those things, man. I feel like there's more things for athletes to boohoo about, and I think the fans are going to make more of it than the athlete.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know.
I feel like we as fans are going to look at that and go, oh, poor Tom Brady got his jersey stolen. And Tom Brady's like in fucking Hawaii right now with, what's her name? Fucking Giselle Bündchen, fucking stroking each other off.
Why wouldn't they be?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. Why wouldn't they be?
So easy.
Right?
That's what I'm saying. Fuck you. Like, it's so heated.
Why wouldn't they be? Like, they're not worried about the jersey. Like, the jersey is either going to turn up, they're going to find the guy that's got. So the guy that's got it is either going to be real smart and just hanging on his wall, and never fucking post a picture of it, or he's going to be real dumb and either post a picture of it on his wall and be like, "Oh, I got Tom Brady's jersey," or he's going to try to sell it. And when that happens, they're going to find him, they're going to get the jersey, and they're going to give it back to Tom.
And
the same shit happened with the Super Bowl rings that got stolen.
Mm-hmm. See, I think it's actually a dude who probably got it stolen and then literally just lit it on fire. No one's ever going to find it because it's dust. That's what I think. He just went to his backyard, fucking was lighting it on fire and jerking off. He's like, fuck you. No one's ever going to find this.
I don't know, man.
And it just went up in flames.
And if it was like an Atlanta Falcons fan,
that's
sure.
what I'm saying, man.
Yeah,
like somebody who got pissed. But like, he got taken out of the locker room.
Like if it was like Matt Ryan fucking stole his jersey. Yeah. Fuck you, Tom.
He just, every time he takes his shit, he wipes his ass with it. I mean, who do you think, what do you think?
Picks up dog shit with it.
But like, it got taken out of a locker room though. Like, who the fuck had access? Like, I mean, like, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying, funny, man. I don't know. Somebody's gonna get caught, and it's gonna be like, oh, you're fired, and they just lost the best job of their fucking lives that they've ever had, getting water for the team. You know,
getting water for the team. Well, I'm gonna let you talk about The Walking Dead, man, because I fucking don't care. I do care about The Walking Dead, but I have yet to watch the last episode, and I don't care if you ruined something for me. But all
I'm gonna say is that that it was a fucking great episode.
That's so lame. Fucking tell me what happened.
No,
why?
Because you need to see this shit with your own fucking eyes. That's why.
Your own fucking eyes. So mad today.
That's why.
That's why, bitch. You know what though? The first episode. How did you feel about it? Because we haven't had a chance to talk about that because you got the flu and I fucking fell down the stairs like a 70-year-old man. Let's recap. Let me tell everybody that bullshit story before we talk into this. So last week, having a great week. I've been going to the gym fucking at like 7 a.m. every morning, rocking out. And then like I'm like, oh, I feel good. I'm great. Fucking Vegas, like about to get into rehearsals. And then I walk out my back door, and I wear like, you know, Timberland boots. And all of a sudden I decide not to wear my boots that day. I'm like, fuck it. I don't feel like lugging these around all day. I'm gonna wear some sneakers. So I put on my sneakers, and I can either go out the side door, which is level with the ground, or I can go out the front, the other door, which is 4 steps of solid concrete. So I figured I'm just going to go out that door because I don't want to go downstairs to go out through the door. Fuck it, right? I see ice on the stairs. I see it. I know it's slippery as fuck, but I'm like, there are spots on the step that do not have ice on them. I'm going to step there. So I lock my door, turn around. Not to mention I got my backpack on, my fucking jacket in one hand, and my lunch pail in the other. So I take one step down, plant my foot, and I go to take another step with my right leg, and my left leg fucking just slips from right out from underneath me. It happened so fucking fast that I was literally stunned by the whole thing. I grabbed onto my recycling bin with one hand, tried to slow my fall down, but I landed like right on the fucking muscle meat of my ass, which luckily protected my tailbone from actually breaking or getting bruised. But I got right up. I was fucking in a decent amount of pain because I landed right on my fucking ass on the corner of a stair. Like, not the corner, but like the edge of the cement stair. And then I got up. I was like, brushed myself off, went back inside. I'm like grabbing my ass like, oh my God, this fucking hurts. I was like, this will fade. I'll go to work. On the way to work, it was very painful for me to sit. I get to work. I'm like standing up. I can't stand up because it hurts. I can't sit down because it hurts. I literally ended up just leaving, coming home.
And now you're walking around like fucking Carl Fredrickson from Up.
Yeah. No, I'm not. It's really not that bad. I'm walking around fine. I took a day and like a quarter out of work, just because I needed to rest and like give my fucking give my body a minute to kind of recover from that. I mean, I'm still a little sore, but to the point where I luckily it could have been so much worse. I could have fucking hit my head. I could have blacked out. I could have broken something, and I didn't. So thank fucking God. But because of that, and then you just all of a sudden getting like fucking Ebola, we decided not to record last week. But yeah, man. I mean,
hey, skin's growing back just fine.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not bleeding out of my fucking ears anymore. No, so I didn't get to see the fucking Walking Dead, man. But I thought the episode was very well done.
The first episode?
Yeah. It was excellent, man. I liked, I have to hand it to King Ezekiel, man. I respect his decision. Like, I do. I mean, he's in a comfortable place, and he doesn't want to lose anybody. Right. You know, so I respect his decision, but I also see Rick's side of things. Like, you don't want to help us, and like Daryl made a good point. He's like, oh, you're some king you are. Like, you don't want to help us out. And he's like, all this came at a cost. You know, he's like, and I don't want to throw it all away because I want to join you in this war, which might hurt us more than help us. I
liked Rick's story, though. I thought it was fucking great.
Yeah, it was kind of random. It was just like
story of the king.
And
put a rock in the road.
And it was gold. I like that guy. The guy on stage goes, all right. That guy's awesome.
Yeah, Jerry's dope, man.
Yeah, he's stupid.
All right.
He's like the only guy who's still like real right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
like the kid was like, I think the kid made a good point though. Like, dude, if we don't help them, then,
yeah,
you know, if they die, that's on us.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, the kingdom has
if
weapons.
If we do help them and we win, we're all in a better place.
Right.
You know?
It's one of those things, though, where it's like, you have to literally consider the possibility that, like, if you go into this war, you could be one of the people that die.
Yeah.
You know, like, you gotta be ready to die. You know, like, you might not reap the benefits of this war, you know, if you succeed. And that's, I think, where I don't know, where I might slow my roll a little bit. You know,
yeah,
like,
but
really
then there's a whole thing about just, and he's seeing it obviously now because it's like they don't, Negan's people don't give a shit about the kingdom.
Here's my thing. Maybe you could clear this up. King Ezekiel at one point goes, he goes, well, the Saviors don't breach our walls. Like, they fucking go into Alexandria and fuck up shit. Like, they never go past the walls of the fucking kingdom.
Yeah, they probably had an agreement, and King Ezekiel was probably like, they probably were cool to begin with.
Yeah.
Because it seems like their interactions are all like above the level, except for that one dude that keeps fucking with Richard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everybody else is just kind of like, oh, cool, you got what we wanted, blah, blah, blah. You know, and like even when they try to like fuck with them, like, it looks like you're a little light. And he's like, no, we're not. And he's just like, well, you didn't see this one yet. But like,
whatever.
It's just like little shit like that. Like, it's like the whole crew just interacts with them on a more civil level.
Actually, yeah, you're right. Because they started off with Rick by fucking like murdering 2 of his people. So yeah, all right, that makes sense. Yeah, so they probably had like a chill agreement from the get go, you know.
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
I mean, we never find out. Even in the comics, we never find out like how they came to their agreement.
Yeah.
So like, but that's my understanding.
Yeah.
Because like even the Hilltop looks like they got to be put in check from time to time.
Yeah, because they had that car just show up with all the walkers in it,
right?
Or whatever. Yeah. Yeah. No. I mean, dude, I'm pumped. I can't wait to watch this episode of last episode of Walking Dead, and then again we have me and my wife watch Scandal, but no one gives a fuck about that. I honestly am pumped also for TerraCon this weekend because we are gonna go in there and fucking see some horror shit. How pumped are you,
dude? I'm pumped, man. Like I'm as pumped as I can be, man. It's fucking horror shit.
Yeah, it's horror shit, dude.
No, but seriously, like there's like fucking people there that are just gonna be cool to meet, man. Like there's gonna be people from The Walking Dead, like King Ezekiel himself is gonna be there.
Yeah, he is. Yo, you know he's charging like $70 though.
Is he?
Yeah, which is kind of bullshit.
It's the dreads, man.
Nah, he's not gonna have any, bro. I honestly think that that's a little bit of a ripoff though. For like he's a new character, dude. Like fucking Michael Cudlitz is actually charging less than him. You know, like I don't know. It's a little weird that I think he's charging that much, but I don't know, man. Either way, I'm excited to meet some of these people. I mean, Andrea Perrin, who we've interviewed, is actually going to be there. We're gonna definitely
and Jason McLeod, like
yeah.
one of our first interviews ever,
dude. And guess. Oh man, no! I just went blank on his name. Don't do that. I just lost his name. Kane Hodder, bro, is gonna be there.
Yeah,
guy who played Jason. So we're gonna get an interview with him this time. He was super cool, man. At Walker Stalker, he wanted to talk to us, but we just kind of ran out of time.
Well, he was at Comic-Con.
Was it Comic-Con?
Yeah.
No, but he was at Walker Stalker too.
Oh, he was at Walker Stalker too. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's right.
But we didn't get a chance to talk to him. Dude, I'm actually pumped. The one person I think I might want to meet though is Chris Sarandon. Because he was actually the dude who, he was the voice of Jack Skellington. And he was also in Fright Night, bro. Remember Fright Night, dude, from the 80s? Remember this dude? He's going to be there, man.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait to meet that dude. He is, he's so freaking cool, man. He's just a baller. He's been in everything. But yeah, man, I'm excited because I've never been to the TerraCon in Rhode Island before. Like I know Don went a couple years ago, like with the first TerraCon they ever had, and he said it was decent.
Yeah, I mean, I went to some of the earlier ones, and it was like
it was all right.
It was all right. I mean, it's not a large scale production. This one might be. I don't know. Like, I mean, it seems like this crew. The ones that do all the Rhode Island cons, like it seems like every year, like they tend to ramp it up a little more. Mm-hmm. Like this definitely has a lot more famous like actors and people that you would want to meet, and they do a pretty good job bringing celebs in. So, I mean but I think this is a smaller scale Rhode Island Comic Con type thing.
Mm-hmm. I feel like this is something they might want to turn into like a big thing. Like this is like what Rhode Island Comic Con was like 2 years ago.
This is. Yeah, I would agree with that. I would agree with that.
You know, I mean, it is the same people. I mean, they're bringing in like some pretty like Malcolm McDowell's going to be there. I mean, like he's been in a ton of shit, and then they also are going to have Tyler Mane. He's the guy who played I forgot the character, but he was also Michael Myers. You know that guy, right?
Yeah, he was Sabretooth from X-Men.
From X-Men, yeah. So he's going to be there. I mean, there's a lot of like people that I don't know if I would be like down to meet, but it'd be cool to see them. You know, it'd be cool to get a chance to actually like maybe talk to them. You know, but I don't know how I feel about autographs this time around. I might actually chill off on that, but or chill out on that. But either way, man, TerraCon, I'm excited to be there. I can't wait to go. It's going to be 2 days of, you know, Redbeard Podcast fun, so something to look forward to. Yeah, we'll keep you guys posted. Next week, we're going to be releasing a TerraCon episode where we're going to have some sound bites and stuff for you. So we'll be posting some of the interviews as well. So make sure to check out, you know, the site, redbeardpodcast.com, and we'll have some links on Twitter and some stuff on Instagram for you.
Sid Haig's going to be there from House of a Thousand Corpses.
Yeah, he is, dude. Yep, he's going to be there. That's pretty big, actually.
Yeah, I'm actually pumped to see him, man.
Yeah, he's fucking weird, man. He's like so fucking weird in all of those movies. It's creepy as shit. But hey, it's TerraCon. You know what I'm excited for, man? I'm excited to see the horror cosplay. Because you know there's going to be a ton of people doing like all horror shit.
Yeah,
you know?
and I'd like to see that. But I mean, I feel like cosplay goes hand in hand with like anime, like an anime fest or a Comic Con, but I've never seen cosplay at a horror con. I'd like to see it.
Well, it's just going to be people coming in as like, you know, all like vamped out, you know, like all bloody and, you know, like scars all over them. I mean, dude, it's a convention. It's TerraCon. It has the you know, that prefix con in it, which I think basically entitles that there's going to be cosplay there. Right. You know, people are going to show up in costume, dressed up. It's going to be fun. We're going to get some good Instagram shit for people. And I'm excited to meet some of these people who do cosplay for TerraCon because it's a whole different crowd. But definitely a lot of Walking Dead shit is going to be happening. But hey, with that being said, we are actually going to do a segment that we did a while ago. We used to do it. We kind of took a break from doing it, but we're going to get back into it. So with that being said, here's our segment.
Scenes that are stupid.
It's about to get all stupid up in here!
Cooley, I'm going to give you the honor of going first this round because you were pretty excited about your stupid scene. So talk about it, man.
Yeah, Triple X. Oh, you want me to specify? I'm sorry,
I want you.
Because Triple X itself was just a giant, stupid fucking scene.
Yeah.
But the one that I think I'm going to talk about right now is going to be the avalanche scene.
Yeah.
Because that was fucking bad.
Yeah.
Really bad special effects. I mean, like, horrible green screen. Like, you've got, like, this really weird, like, claymation avalanche at first. And after it finishes breaking down, like, in its really horrible fucking frame rate, he's snowboarding in front of it. Like, and it literally looks like you're at like Rocky Point standing in front of a green screen on a surfboard, right? Like one of those things.
Sick reference.
Yeah, it's Toonces the driving cat bad. That's how bad it is. And then at the end of it all, like it's like this giant fucking avalanche that crushes everything in its path. And he jumps on this antenna.
Yeah,
that's like an antenna with a cross on it, and it's like he's holding onto it, and he dives onto it, and then the avalanche like rushes over him, like just like he's fully covered, and that avalanche like smashes through this building and this little house, and the house gets demolished, mind you, like it gets like thrown off its foundation and it's like crumbled, but like for somehow that fucking antenna is still standing, and he's still on it, and he's okay, and he pops his head out and he like shakes his head like fucking Christy Brinkley, like shaking the blonde hair out of her eyes, right? And he goes, "There's nothing like fresh powder." Nothing like fresh powder, right? Shut the fuck up, bro. Like he's like either like first of all, you're gonna be fucking ridiculously like you're gonna be freezing. You're gonna be freezing ass cold. I don't care how many layers of fucking underoos you have on underneath your snowsuit.
Yeah.
And secondly, that shit would have thrown you off of that antenna. And if not, it would have just brought down the fucking antenna. I don't understand at all. Like that entire scene was bullshit. It was garbage.
Well, secondly, how even if he did actually survive that whole bullshit, he has a snowboard attached to his feet, right? So how is he going to crawl the fuck out of that if just his head is sticking out? There's no way he's going to pull himself out.
Right.
Yeah, there's no way. Unless, like, it's impossible.
Exactly. Like that whole movie is full of shit like that. And I think I'm just gonna, like, every time we do a Scenes That Are Stupid for the next 5 or 6 episodes, I will probably just use Triple X.
Triple X. Hey, man, but now he's, I am Groot.
Which is great.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
That's all I need. I don't want any more fucking stupid Fast and Furious movies either.
Yeah.
Done with those.
Well, you got one coming up soon, man, because there's one more that's already made. So.
Sorry, Lige. I know you like those movies, but I'm just not into them.
Yeah. Well, good scene, man. Well played. Mine is actually going to be an oldie. These movies might have actually came out around the same time, man. But Saw 2. So
okay.
Saw 2 is one of those movies where some of the deaths in the movies are pretty cool, but some of the logic between these people and the way that they die just blows my mind every fucking time. Like, it's just like I don't understand. So there's this girl, you know, she's like the hot girl in the movie that has like maybe like 3 brain cells. And so she walks in to this room, gets locked in a room. I forgot how the fuck she got in there, but there's a glass case above her, and I think it has a key in it or something that she has to get. So basically what happens is she sticks her hand through this hole to grab this key and grabs whatever she needs to grab. But then when she goes to pull her hand out, when she went in, it popped up these glass pieces. Then when she tries to pull her hand out, it basically is cutting her wrists, right? So like a fucking dumb idiot, she's like, oh, well, let me try to grab the key with the other hand. So she puts her other hand in the other fucking hole. There's the same situation. And now her second hand is stuck. So she's basically trying to force her way out, and she's cutting both of her hands because she's freaking out and having a panic attack and can't get her hands out. Any logical person probably would have been like, well, this hand is stuck. I probably shouldn't put my other hand in the same fucking hole. What she could have done was slide her fingers up, you know, through the hole with her other hand with her fingers, and maybe push those glass pieces out of the way so she could pull her hand out. Like
something.
You know what I mean? It just blows my mind, the stupidity of these people, and it's a very stupid scene, but I think in every horror movie, and hey, we're going to Terracon, so we're probably going to be able to talk to some of these people, you get cast to play that stupid character, or you literally have to have those dumb characters in the movie that fall into the storyline the way that the killer hoped they would. You know what I mean? And fall for the stupid shit that they set up. And this is one of those girls, but it's like every time I watch that, I'm like, all right, like you're how old? You're in your 20s. Like, you've lived this far, you know, like I understand that you're super hot. So you probably get stuff like easy from people. They probably do everything for you, but like, you don't get to be in your 20s without having some intelligence, you know, like it just was like, okay, this is a little fucking far-fetched. So she basically, I think she ends up bleeding to death because she's like panicking and trying to get her shit out. And she like basically cuts her wrists and like bleeds out, you know, but it's like, come on, people.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
like,
so
honestly, like I'm one of those people that, like, you know, if I was in that situation, I probably wouldn't have even stuck my first hand in there because I would have been like, yo, there's something up with that. That's
yeah,
just
exactly.
weird.
Yeah.
I'm not going to fucking reach in there right now. But let's just say, for the sake of argument and for the fact that it's a movie or whatever, I do stick my hand in there. Mm-hmm. I don't stick the other hand in, and I just fucking wait patiently for somebody to fucking get me out. I'm just like, it's like, all right, I'm just gonna fucking wait, man. I'm good. I'm not even gonna try shit. I'm good.
Hey, yo. Anybody around? But I think, you know what it was,
all right,
though?
I'll just wait a little longer.
You know what I think it was, though? I think with Saw, it was one of those things where it's like there was some sort of crisis where she had like a time limit, or she was going to die if she didn't get the key. So I think it was like she couldn't just wait out. Like, she couldn't wait it out. She had to get that key, or by this time something was going to happen. I forgot exactly what the circumstance was, but I remember seeing her stick the first hand in, get stuck, and then stick the second hand in. Like, everybody in the movie theater was like, you fucking dumb bitch. You know, they're like, what is wrong with you? Come on.
Yeah.
You know, so.
But I think the time limit was like, I literally think the time limit was based on like something happening to somebody else.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, but it might have been, like I said, I forgot. It might have been like somebody she cared about. Like, I don't fucking remember.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's Scenes That Are Stupid, man. Yeah, fucking
word.
Hell yeah. Do you want to throw in our Uge? Should we do it?
Why not?
Fuck it. All right. We're going to do Would You Rather because it's a fan favorite. Everybody loves Would You Rather. All right. So I got Would You Rather queued up, and I'm going to give you your first 5 questions. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Would you rather... Oh, this is perfect, bro. Would you rather read a comic with no action or read a novel with lots of action?
I'd rather read a comic with no action.
I've seen you do that before anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Word. That was simple enough.
They're quick.
And, wow, 84% of people actually would rather read a novel with action. Only 16% of people agree with you. That's weird.
That's because there's a lot of people out there that are just like, oh, it doesn't have action. I'm not into it.
Yeah, seriously.
I hate drama.
All right. Would you rather sleep for 30 days or lose your memory? The fuck?
I don't know. I don't know. It could be fun to lose your memory, bro.
Would it though? No. See, I'd rather sleep for 30 days, dude, because I would feel mad well rested when I woke up.
Yo, you lose your memory, you could be whatever you want.
No, dude, but that's fucked up. There's probably a lot of you lose your memory, you don't know who your wife is.
I don't know.
You don't know
shit,
you don't
man.
know where you work, you don't know anything. You got to rebuild your life. I'm all set with that.
What was I? You were an accountant. You were a power broker, bro. Really? Yeah.
Yeah, but you're going to find out that's not the same. That's not actually a thing. All right. Would you rather have a long, big dick but only last for 10 seconds or have a small, little, tiny dick but last for hours?
So, huge dick.
Yep.
But last for a couple of seconds.
10 seconds.
10 seconds. Yo, huge dick, 10 seconds, all I need.
Really?
Boom. She'd be like, oh.
That's all she gets? That sucks.
Go to sleep.
That's
too late. I already am.
That sucks. All right.
That's all she needs.
62% of people agree with you. All right. Here we go. Would you rather watch Pokemon or watch Marvel or DC?
It's a fucking dumb question. I'd rather watch Marvel or DC.
Yeah, exactly. All right. And I'll throw in one more. And I already asked you this once, so I'm going to skip it. This is fucking easy. Would you rather assassinate Justin Bieber or assassinate Donald Trump?
Man, I got to pick.
Yeah, man.
Because, fuck Justin Bieber for taking Odell on that boat.
Yep.
But I'd rather assassinate Donald Trump.
But there's a lot of less people that probably would give a fuck about Justin Bieber. They'd be like people would be pissed, right?
Yeah.
Right? There'd be a lot of people that would probably be pissed that Donald Trump died, but probably not.
But wait.
But they probably would not. But there are a lot of people that would be stoked about it. But you probably have a better chance of getting away with it if you kill Justin Bieber than Donald Trump. If you kill Donald Trump, people are going to find your ass.
No, but if I kill Donald Trump, then Pence becomes president, which is even worse.
Is it though?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
Maybe.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I can see,
Pence,
I can see what you're saying, but still.
Yeah, Pence is out with his racism.
Yeah, okay.
I would... Yeah, if it's a package deal, I take Trump's and Pence out. But if it's not, I got to leave Trump in. I'm sorry, guys. Got to leave Trump in and take out Justin Bieber.
All right, word. All right, give me my questions. Let's do this.
All right. Would you rather be able to sing or be able to dance?
I think I'd rather be able to sing. Yeah. I mean, I can sing somewhat, but I did take voice lessons, but dancing is cool, but I feel like singing is just, you can do that. I don't know, sing. My reasons are weird.
Yeah, but what if it was like that dude from the Apple commercial?
Yeah, but
the AirPods.
Yeah, but that's what I think about when I think of dancing. I think Justin Timberlake, Michael Jackson, cool fucking dancing. I'm not talking about ballroom dancing.
All right.
That's cool as shit. But I feel like singing is, I don't know. You can do that. You can do sitting in a bunch of different ways. Where dancing, I feel like you need music for it. Where singing, I feel like you could even do that a cappella. There's a lot of things you can do with it. I don't know. I'm choose singing.
Would you rather have the name Jake or have the name Max?
I don't know why I'm gonna go with this, but I like Jake, just because I keep thinking of that. Well, actually, wait. So Max is pretty cool. See, this is where my movie line crap comes in, where I just think of random shit like Max in The Lost Boys. He's like, I didn't invite you this time, Max. And I always think it's really cool. And then you got Training Day. Hey, yo, Jake! Yo, Jake! So it's like, they're both cool names, you know? I think Jake's cool. I like Jake. I'm going to go with Jake.
All right. It is 54% say Jake. I'd stay away from Jake just because it's like, Jake is like the cops.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Max is like...
Max Payne.
Yeah, it's just Max. You could be Max anything.
Yeah.
Max Payne, Max Pleasure, Max...
Hey, guys. I'm Mark Wahlberg. I was actually Max Payne. Another fucking horrible movie I made.
I forgot that was actually a movie, bro.
Stupid movie. Let me take these steroids. What the fuck he was taking to get all better. Stupid.
Would you rather drink bleach or eat a Tide Pod?
Just because I feel like, I don't know, just because Tide Pod's funny, I'm going to say, would you rather eat a Tide Pod? Tide Pod.
I'd rather eat a Tide Pod just because I know it's soap.
Yeah, where bleach, I think you're fucked.
Yeah, you drink bleach, you're fucking dead.
Yeah,
so,
I think you need to call poison control regardless.
Yeah,
yeah.
61% would rather eat a Tide Pod.
You don't just eat a Tide Pod and then go to sleep. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so here we go.
Yeah.
Would you? This is a good one.
All right.
Would you rather sit on a cake and give a man a blowjob,
what the fuck?
or sit on a dick and eat a cake?
Shit, man. I'm gonna fucking nah, dude. You know what? I'm gonna fucking man up and pick one. I'm gonna fucking say, all right. This is my reasoning behind it, right? Because if I'm fucking sitting on a cake, I don't know how long it's gonna take to get that dude off, right? If I'm blowing him. But if I'm sitting on a dick, I'm going to eat that cake as fast as I can so I can get off. Like,
so you'd rather sit on a dick
and eat a cake. I'm going to eat that cake faster than any piece of cake ever.
Let's see.
Right? That's a good reasoning, right?
It's some good reasoning behind it. 59% agree with you.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Can't believe I answered that. There we go. He's already laughing. All right. What is it? Say it. Give me all the fucked up questions. Go, man. Jesus.
All right. Would you rather have your sister suck your dick?
Oh, man.
Or have to eat out your cousin?
God damn it.
Let's see you answer this one, buddy.
I'm not gonna go with I'm not gonna go with sister at all. So I'm gonna have to go with the other one. If push comes to shove, I'm gonna have to.
Would you have to say it? You have to say the answer.
Yeah, if a gun was to my head and I had to pick, it'd be eat out my cousin.
All right,
I'd have to fucking say that.
54% would rather eat out their cousin. I mean, that's a natural decision, I think.
Yeah,
like
I think it's further from you.
Yeah, it's further removed from your family tree.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like it's a branch that's further out. Right?
Yeah. Way to rationalize this question.
All right.
Fuck you.
Go. Well done, sir.
Well played. All right. Well, hey, I think that does it for this episode of Redbeard Podcast. Hey, we're going to keep you guys posted for TerraCon, so keep checking Instagram all weekend. Keep checking the Twitter, and keep checking Facebook because we're doing some Facebook Live and definitely some Instagram Live shit. So, yeah, man, I can't fucking wait. It's going to be awesome. And as always, you know where to find us. YouTube, every social media place you can friggin' think of, we're there, Redbeard Podcast and redbeardpodcast.com.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll catch you guys next week and this weekend. Peace.
Later.